Today, I want to bring up three of my favorite words, easy to say, easy to discuss with my patients, but difficult for us to implement for whatever reasons: acceptance, letting go, and surrender. So I've been trying to study the best ways to manage stress over the last couple of years. And there's beautiful literature, there are beautiful quotes, there are spiritual readings. And finally, it all comes down to our ability to recognize what we should accept, what we should let go of, and when we should surrender. I would love for you to talk about this, Sister Shivani, because I do believe the root cause of most of our stress in life today is non acceptance or the inability to let go or the inability to find the strength and courage to surrender. In fact, when we try to do these things, we're left with more feelings of fear because we feel out of control. Thank you, sister.
So, when I understand I am a soul and I'm on this journey with my sanskars and my karma, then I understand so is everyone else. And when I understand the other person is also a soul on a journey, this is not their first costume, and this is not my first costume either. So, to remember that every soul has five types of personalities, five types of nature. Overall, it's called the personality. So, in Hindi, we call sanskar. Actually, there's no perfect translation of it in English. So, I just like to use the word sanskar, which means it's my emotional patterns of thinking, my sanskar. So, stress is a sanskar, peace and calm is also a sanskar, anger is a sanskar, empathy is also a sanskar. So, everything here, the habits of thinking. So there are five types of sanskars each soul has. The first one is what I'm carrying from my past journey. Every birth, I created sanskars, and when the soul, leave the costume, it comes with me. So a baby born already has sanskars and already has karma. So the destiny of the child is already created when the child is in the womb of the mother, even though the child has not done any karma yet. The child has not done any karma yet. And when the child is born, some of us get a horoscope made from the Panditji. And that horoscope is saying it's an astrological prediction, which is saying this is what will happen at the age of 10, this is what will happen after 20 years. How are they able to say that? The child has not done any karma yet. It is because the child has already come with their destiny, which means what they created based on their karma. It's already come as those milestones in their life. So, past life sanskars. Second is sanskars which I get from my family, from my parents, my family. Third is sanskars that I get from my environment. Where do I stay? Which country? Which locality? Which city? Which friends? Today, media is an environment. The power of the company, it colors me. Fourth type of sanskars is willpower. Even if I've carried anything from the past, any sanskar I've got from my family, anything I picked up on this journey, I have the power to change any sanskar. So our fourth folder is willpower. And fifth folder is those seven sanskars which we saw last time: purity, peace, power, love, happiness, knowledge, and bliss. So now my way of looking at people will start changing, so that I cannot accept people unless I understand who they are, because I'm looking at them through a label of my parent should be like this because this is how an ideal parent should be. My spouse should be like this because this is how a spouse should be. So the do's and don'ts which society has created of how a particular role should be. But we are not roles. We are the soul playing the role. So the role can be the same, but different actors are going to play it differently depending on the personality of the actor. Now, I may have a spouse who is very possessive, very insecure, even though I may be the most loyal person on the planet. And so I just cannot understand that in spite of my honesty, my authenticity, my loyalty, why does this person keep doubting me? Why is this person so insecure? Why is this person so possessive? So I start taking it so personally, and I see this person has a problem with me and I'm being humiliated, I'm being doubted. Then some of us go in for a past life regression to understand why all these things came happening in our life. And so past life regression teaches me that this is what this person had gone through. This is the karma you had created with them. This is what both of you had created last time. And so this is what is happening as a result of last time interaction. So past life regression helps people to understand themselves and helps people to understand the other person. Now, spiritually, I don't find the need to go through a past life regression. I just know the truth that yes, this soul has come with a sanskar. Somewhere in some lifetime, they were betrayed. They had a lot of trust in someone. They were betrayed. And so, trust is equal to pain has got recorded here for them. It's like if a soul left the body in the floods. So, water is equal to pain, is recorded here. So, in this costume, initially, that soul will fear water because that water was the element because of which that soul lost everything. The soul actually saw their family slipping out of their hands, their house breaking down, and the body, they were losing everything. That was the last impression recorded here. Now that soul enters a new costume. Parents might want to make them a national level swimmer, and the child will panic at the sight of a swimming pool. Expectations. I am a swimmer, my child should be a swimmer. I will never be able to accept the fear of the child of water. I will worry, I will be anxious, I will compare the child with others, I will criticize the child, I will ridicule the child. But then I understand. Someone comes and tells me, you know what? Last year there was this flood. This soul left the costume in that flood. One piece of understanding, and I shift from expectations that my child should be like this to I accept the fear of the water. It is only one piece of knowledge, one understanding. If I keep saying my spouse should trust me because I'm honest, I'm loyal, I will keep getting hurt for the rest of my life. Someone comes and tells me, you know what? Last time, which means in a previous birth, this soul blindly trusted somebody. And you know what happened with them? This and this happened with them. Because of which their life was traumatized. And now the soul in this costume. So obviously, the soul fears trust. It is nothing to do with me. It is to do with the sanskar that soul has carried. The minute I understand this, I shift from I expect trust to I say, I understand why you are in pain. Because now it's not about I, now it's about you. Now I understand why you are in pain, why you doubt, why you are insecure. So I cannot understand any of this till I'm looking at people only as roles and positions and relationships, because then it's like my expectations. But when I understand they're a soul on a journey, I've got sanskars with them and also karmic patterns, understanding becomes easy. So acceptance is the second stage. First is I understand you. I understand you means I understand why you are the way you are. I understand why our relationship is the way it is. I understand why this situation is coming into my life the way it is. For some people, repeated effort still not getting the result desired. For some people, repeated patterns of a disease in spite of taking good care. So the question is why? I expect I'm working hard, I should be healthy. Then I understand my emotional pattern, my karma baggage that I have carried with me, I have to resolve. So the why is finished. Why? So I have shifted from the first step of expectation to understanding. I understand why this is happening. Second is I accept what is happening. Accept means now no more critical judgmental thinking. That's all. I accept means it is a full stop to all my negative and waste thoughts that I was creating. Acceptance doesn't mean, okay, then it is, this is it, and this is how I will live. No. Then people don't understand acceptance the right way. Oh, so that means I have to accept them and live like this. No. I accept and start the power of transformation. So I understand them, I accept them. And now, third, suppose this soul had a sanskar of doubt. I start creating an affirmation for them, which we call a blessing. So I start blessing them with a higher vibrational energy that you are a powerful soul. Trusting comes natural to you. So this becomes my affirmation for them. You are a powerful soul. Trusting comes natural to you. And you and me have a great relationship.